I'm David Mason, the Director of Public Health, bringing to you PSA second wave number 7. And as we usually do, we'll start with Chief Burke, but we're going to just for an explanation, our outfits today are just to represent the season, not to diminish the importance of the information we're sharing. So we just wanted to have a little fun today because we've been going 24/7 and we needed a little fun. So we decided it was a challenge by our COVID team to dress up. So here we are today to publicly humiliate ourselves. So we'll start with Chief Wack. Let's start over. we will start with Chief Burke.
Thank you, Dave. I'd like to diminish the visual of you in that elf suit, but we'll move on with the numbers. As of today, 36 active cases in town. Age ranges from 8 months to 66 years of age. Hospitalizations, we have 33 people on the Cape hospitalized. None are Sandwich residents at this time between the two hospitals, 3 of which are in ICU. And we're averaging about 5 to 6 positive cases a day over the last week, so most likely we will stay in the yellow category.
Which is critical. At this point, we've been doing very well. The town's been doing very well to stay in the yellow. We have other towns asking us, how are we possibly staying in the yellow that we haven't turned red? It's because of what you people are doing out there. So we're going to have a quick conversation regarding vaccines, as COVID vaccines. And again, we do not have the vaccine for the public, so we're asking people not to call the public health nurse. We will, in time, have a dedicated number for when the time is appropriate in order to schedule those. But at this point, we are looking at vaccinating public safety. Do you want to talk about that, Chief?
Yep, thanks, Dave. So we did submit an application to the state. We're well prepared to distribute the vaccine not only to public safety but to our residents. Right now, they told us around the second week of January was when they were thinking. But we are squared away. We are ready to go. We have CDC approval already. And one of the things we did is we partnered with our Upper Cape communities of Falmouth, Bourne, and Mashpee for public safety, so that way we can process roughly 250 out of the 900 public safety personnel that are on the Cape. So we're hopeful we're going to get that vaccine sooner rather than later because we're prepared. And I think what that does for us is moves up all of the other phased vaccination groups maybe a week or 2 or 3 sooner, which is good for everybody here in town.
Because I know that as it stands right now with the CDC and the state's approval, phase 2 is February, April, and that would be where we'd see the teachers and adults that are 65 plus. But again, as you had just said, if we move that along, everybody else moves up in the process too.
Yep, and I think it's important not to call the nursing department yet. We're heavily advertise when the vaccine's available. We have some things that we're working on now. We do need a little time, so I ask people to be patient if you can. We are on top of this. We have a solid plan. I feel very comfortable once we get through public safety in the different phases that if you are a resident of town here and you want a vaccine, you will have easy access to get that. Through our plan.
And it was key for Joanne Gake, our public health nurse, to get the application in to identify us as a site, and because of the work that has been previously done in this town for vaccinations. So there's some confidence with this town and how we've handled things. As far as testing, you have been testing regularly with staff in town. Do you want to speak to that?
Yep. So our municipal testing program has really been in place since April, but we've kind of we've pivoted as the tests become available. So the rapid antigen nasal swab test, we're averaging 20 to 30 tests a day. It's municipal employees only, including teachers of Upper Cape and Sandwich Public Schools. So we've been pretty consistent. We have, with Bud's approval, reached out and helped other communities, a total of 20 actually, with rapid testing needs. And in fact, we have another one today, a neighboring community that had a positive case. And it's we're going to bring those personnel to the fire station today to get a quick rapid test.
Perfect. And I know the testing sites that are open on the Cape, there was some issues with the phone number and a lot of times scheduling, but as they do have a new phone number, 508-534-7103. 508 534-7103. And where are those testing facilities, Chief?
The Melody Tent in Hyannis and the Barnstable County Fairgrounds in Falmouth are the two. They're still working on a site for the Outer Cape, but those are the two that the county have started. They are drive-through self-application swab.
Very good. So, well, I appreciate the updates that you've provided us and to the community. Merry Christmas to you, Chief Burke.
To you, sir.
Thank you for your thank you for addressing for the occasion. And we want to remind everyone to be safe. We are seeing community spread. Let's have a safe Christmas. Let's be respectful to other people. Mask up. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you.